Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm sitting in my car waiting to go into Marshall's, and I was going to show you what's in my purse, my little bag. These little bags, I absolutely love these. These are travel bags, and they're clear, and I've shown them before in some of my other videos, but they usually come in a set. This one is by Ruby Cash is the brand, and they're just little travel bags, and they come in different sizes. This is one of the smaller ones, but I love these because I'm ADHD, so if you're ADHD you will relate. I can see what's in here, so when I get my bag out, I'm not fumbling through to see what I have. I can see everything, and it's just a travel bag. That's what it is. So I'm going to show you what I have in here, what I carry, like my little must-haves. So the first thing that I have, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. I'm sitting here looking at Hobby Lobby, but I'm going into Marshall's. But I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it's a little spray bottle, and it's glass. And I put rose water in it, and I will just, it's a really, you can see it, it's a really fine mist. But I will just, if I'm hot and I want to kind of cool off, I will just kind of like spritz my face with that. Or if I feel a little bit dry and I just want refreshed, I will also just like spritz that on my face. Love that. So that is a must have in my little travel bag. I also have, which I don't use this very often. I don't even know if like it's a necessity. Actually, I did use it because when we were in Europe a couple weeks ago, it's so hard to like pack everything when you go out of the country because you feel like you need so much, because it's not like you can go back and get it if you forget something. So, and then sometimes if we're traveling out during the day, I always try to pack as light as possible. Like, what if I find something I want and I want to like get it? I want my purse to be light. But one day we were traveling and I had put this in here and I forgot to put it on deodorant. I was like, oh my God, I forgot to put on deodorant. And I had this in my bag, and it's just a little travel one. It's the Native one, and it's the peach one from Native. It's the sweet peach and nectar, and it's just perfect for like traveling in your little see-through pouch in your little travel bag. So I have that in there. I also have, and I love this, so I have a Elta MD. This is the UV lip balm. And I love this because it is SPF 36. And I'll show you what it's white, but it is very moisturizing. And you can see it there. It's not, it doesn't leave a huge, it doesn't leave a huge like white cast, but I'll tell you what else I do with this. Like, I will put it under my eyes as well. It's really hydrating. It's not what it's meant for, but I do that a lot with this Elta MD. I'll do that with the lippy. I also do that, and I've shown you guys this before too. Oh my gosh, I don't have it in here. It's the Aquaphor one. The Aquaphor, I think it's an SPF 30, and it comes in a little stick. And usually I have it in here. I don't know why I don't. Maybe I took it out for something else. But I will put that if you're out, especially if you're traveling or you're out or you just want to freshen up and you want to look hydrated. And I think that especially as we age, we can look tired under the eyes. And if you will just keep that area hydrated, it makes such a huge difference. So I will take that Aquaphor lip balm, and that's cheap too. I think it's like $3 or $4. And I'll put that, I'll just take it, it's a stick, and I'll just rub it under my eyes. And I've even like rubbed it on my hands if I forget to put sunscreen on my hands when I'm out. Because it's that stick. So I love that. And of course, lips. Don't forget your lips, because you don't want to get a skin cancer anywhere, and especially on your lips, because the face is always exposed. It's kind of like the hands are always exposed. And then I have this little, this wasn't expensive. It's unbelievable 3-row long wear top coat L'Oreal. It's a brow gel, and it wasn't expensive, and it's kind of like a little mini. It's really small, But I will just carry that. And so if I want to just like freshen up my brows, and brows do make a huge difference in like framing the face. So that's a great little thing to like kind of throw in your purse. And what else do I have in here? My MAC, this is Whirl, and I love this liner. It's not a new one, it's old, but it's really pretty. And I will usually just line like the bottom and just the top. I don't line the whole lip. And I feel like that makes, I think I watched a makeup artist. I know I've watched a makeup artist talk about that. How you, if you just line here and under here, and especially if it's a little bit darker, just right under the lip, it can make your lips look bigger. So that's a nice thing. As we age, they tend to get smaller. So I have that in there. I also have, and I've showed you guys these before, I have one here. Actually, I have two in here. I usually have one in my console in my car, but it's really hot here now. It's hot and humid, so I put both of them in my bag. But this is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and I'll show you what these look like. This one's the 21. It's the gummy. And then this one is the 24, and it is the bubblegum. And these are both really pretty. The thing that I like about these is that it's not a ton of color, but it's just a really pretty moisturizing gloss. They don't tingle or anything like that, but so there's that one. This one is the bubblegum, the 24. And then this one is the gummy, the 21. And that's a really light pink. And usually when I go to bed, I'll put Aquaphor on my lips and then a little bit of castor oil. And I love my castor oil. And then I will take this and just rub it over my lips. And it does keep my lips moisturized all night. So this is, see how pretty that is? These are inexpensive too. I do have a couple that are, like my daughter got me one for Christmas, this Chanel one. I love that one. And it was more expensive, but I just kind of save it for special occasions. And I'm a lip gloss girl, so I always am putting my lip gloss on. I always have a couple of bobby pins. I've got a little safety pin just in case. Always have a couple of bobby pins. I am a pin my hair back kind of girl. So if I feel like my hair is a little bit wild, I'll just take this and kind of clip it right there. Sometimes I'll do that depending on how we feel, right? Because we're girls, we're allowed to be like that. Now, this lipstick I have absolutely been loving lately. It's the MAC, and it is the Velvet Teddy matte lipstick. And again, this is not a new shade, it's really old. But if I take this gloss off, and I love this, I really do. So if you have that gloss off and you put it on, it is just a very matte, I think it's really natural look. So I love that. And I do use it with that Whirl that I just showed you. I'll use it with this liner. And I think it's really pretty. And where I've got all that moisturizer on my lips, usually in the morning I will put on either my Aquaphor sunscreen. I always use a sunscreen for my lips, or this, because I keep this in my purse, so it just depends on which is close to my makeup counter. I'll put that on and kind of let it dry down a little bit, and then I'll go in with this this Velvet Teddy MAC lipstick. But I do love that. I think it's a beautiful color, and I love all things MAC. I just think MAC has really good products. I showed you the rose water, and again, this is rose water is such a, I just think it's an overlooked bonus for skin. Like when I get out of the shower, I will put all my lotion on, and then I will actually just spritz a little bit of this on my body because I think it's so hydrating. I think this has maybe glycerin in it, but you can get it at Walmart, Amazon, you can get it anywhere. But rose water I love, and just the little bottle from Hobby Lobby, a little glass bottle, and you just throw it in your purse. And then if you just want to be refreshed, you just like spritz it on. I love that. And then I have this, which I actually got this. It's so cute. I got it when we were traveling. And I usually have my little toothbrush in here, my little travel toothbrush, but look how cute this is. This is a little miniature toothpaste. So if you travel and they give you the little, if you're on a really long flight and they give you the little travel toothpaste, I think they're so adorable. I mean, is that not the cutest? And I just stick that in my purse, in my little travel bag that I use as my makeup bag because I can see through it. I just stick it in there, and then even if I don't have a toothbrush, if I just like take a little bit of it and you just kind of swish it around your mouth with water, you feel like refreshed if you need that. And I think that is, oh, actually, I do have this in here. This is the NYX brand, and it's a nude pencil, and it's so old. That's the thing about lip pencils. A lot of people say, I don't want to spend a lot on a lip pencil, like maybe the one from MAC. You're like, I don't want to spend that much. But honestly, lip pencils last so long because you don't really use a ton of it. But I do love this. If you just want to use a little bit on there. And sometimes I'll do that. Again, it's just our mood, right? Like whatever we want to do. But sometimes I will do that. I think, who showed me that? I think, what was her name? Oh my goodness. She is a huge, what's her, Sanchez, the lady, her name is Sanchez. I love her. And she's our age. I'll be 56 in August. So I love this little lip liner. And she would line, I think it was her, she would line her whole lip in this. So nice little liner. But anywho, that's what's in my purse. That's just kind of like little necessities that I have. And one last thing, because I had it out, my Pixi Rose Oil Blend. And I love this, and I actually used it, and it comes with a little dropper. This is so old. I've had it in my purse forever. But if you just, like, I'll just put a little drop right there so you can see. And then I'll just like rub it in, and it's really moisturizes. And it's that rose oil blend. I'm telling you, it's the rose oil. And this is the Pixi brand. I got it on clearance at Ulta for like $2. I think it's normally more than that, but I do love it. So if you could probably even get a huge bottle of like just rose oil. This doesn't smell. I don't like pure rose oil because I just think it smells a little bit more. I don't want to say old womany because I'm sorry. My phone got too hot, so now I have my air on high. Hopefully you can still hear me. That is my little makeup bag. This actually, I'll show you this one too, because I forgot to show you that one. And I love, see, a few of her products and everything that I've gotten, I really love. This one is, and I don't know because it's so old, it's rubbed off, but I've had it for a long time. Keep it in my purse, and it is kind of like a purpley color, and it is a little highlight stick. So if you just want an extra little pop, it is great for that. And it is the Fenty Beauty, and it's kind of like, they come in all different colors, and it's like a highlighter. This one's a highlighter, but you can see the color. It's clear, but it just gives you a little pop. It's kind of a little bit glittery. Anywho, have a good Monday. Hope you guys have already started off well. I don't like Mondays. I'm a slow starter. And this morning I went and got my Cortada, the best drink that Starbucks has right now. It's the 3 ounces of espresso and 3 ounces of almond milk, my favorite. So no sugar, no flavor, hits the spot, strong coffee. Anywho, have a fabulous week, fabulous Monday. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.